Guys, I'm here pruning up my flowers, and I have this very lush orchid. I don't remember what kind of orchid it is called, but it has some yellow leaves, so I'm trying to get rid of them. They are preparing to bloom. I'm not sure why ants taking this one over, but we have so far I'm seeing two spikes, three three spikes. But I want to show you how beautiful nature is. Look at this, guys. Look at this spike. This section of the spike is dry. This section is green. Now look at this. So the entire spike um is not dead. So what is happening here is that it is sending out side spikes for blooming. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clip off this dried part and then allow it to do its thing. And it's happening here again. Look at that. So it was a very long spike, so I had to stake it, but moving it from where it was and putting it over this section of the yard, somehow I don't know what happened and it broke. So I was hoping that it would continue to grow, but look what is happening there. It's putting out new spikes at the side and more coming up at each node. Guys, I really love nature and I will continue to say that. But I'm trying to tone it up so that, and guess what, it's in a competition, you know. These plants love competition. This is a lily. I think it's an Easter lily because it blooms at Easter time. And when I was moving, I didn't have any pot to put it in. So I just stick it in this pot with this beautiful plant. Guys, I knew the names of all the plants, but I'm not remembering them, all of them right now. But I just stick it in there to save it. So I need to remove it and put it in its own pot. But since I put these two together, the leaves are competing with each other. Oh my gosh. And it happens a lot with the trees. Once you put two trees together, they're going to try to compete with each other. This was a very, very, very big, it was bigger than this. A very, very big orchid. I gave away a lot from it. I had it from my kids who were going to primary school. I know my kids are adults. So I am trying my very best to take, and you know, the funny thing about it, I ignored it. I neglected it because it's not a plant that needs a lot of attention. I just make sure it's getting enough sunlight and water. It doesn't love the full sun, but I try to put it in a location where it's getting enough sunlight and water. And guys, I get so many flowers, so many blooms from it. It's so beautiful. It blooms mostly um, during the May season. I think that would be spring, somewhere thereabout. So I think it's preparing for that time now. So I may not get any blooms until that time. So I'm giving it some attention today, guys, because I want it to look nice, continue looking nice and lush. I had a lot of bugs on them but I spray on the leaves, but I sprayed it with the soapy water, and then I sat one day and I used the rag to clean off all the bugs. And so my plant thanked me for it by putting out all of these beautiful leaves. I still have a few leaves that needs to be removed, but I just wanted to show you the beauty of nature. It amazes me all the time. So I'm giving my flowers, my flowering plants, some love today. Um, they need pruning and they need some water. The rain is tempting us, guys. The rain is tempting us. It's nothing. We call it nothing. Rain is nothing, but it's not falling. It's not falling at all. Um, this areca palm, I got them as um, seedlings, and I was so afraid that they would die because I wasn't sure how to care for them. However, I planted them in this bucket and I just left them. The bucket doesn't have a lot of drainage, and I just left them. So when the rain falls, the water settles, and to my surprise, it just started growing. I gave it some 2020, and I think I put a bit of the grainy fertilizer in it some time ago. And to be honest, I don't even give it much attention. But my palm is looking lovely. It was in the sun, so because of that, the leaves started turning yellow. So I'm gonna clip off the dried leaves. Yeah, I'm gonna clip off the dried leaves and watch what happens. You know that when we prune the plants, it forces the plant to either put on more leaves or it forces it to flower if it's a flowering plant. So I'm working on them today. I promised myself that I was gonna do it today, tired or no tired. I'm gonna take some time to work with my flowers today because everybody comes and tells me how beautiful they are, but I am not seeing the beauty of it much now because I know what it usually look like. I need to repot this. I need to repot this anthurium so that it can spread out some more. I don't know what um, nibbled on this. Such a beautiful bloom, pink, but that's how nature is. So I'm trying my very best, and I'm seeing some white mold on it. So I need to take another day to sit and clean them up. Sometimes I would sit and take them and use some oil in water and wipe them off so they look nice and shiny. This is another type of orchid. I'm not sure what the name of this one is, um but I know it loves the sun. Where it is now, it's not getting any sun, so I'm trying to find a nice location to put it so that it can get some sun. Since I move and put it here, it's not looking so beautiful at all, so I'm gonna have to remove it from here. But this spike here, it bloomed for a very very long time, maybe about 2 months or so. It was blooming, and when the bloom fell off, i noticed that this started coming out, so I just left it. So one of these days I'm going to clip it off and put it in its own pot, right? And I got these from this. I had about 5 orchids in this one, and I took out when it started growing. Um, I took out, I think it was 2 or 3 of them, and I stick it in this. But I think they're mad at me now because I haven't gotten the chance to pay much attention to them. This one I bought. I don't I don't remember what color the gentleman says it blooms. I think it's pink. It blooms pink. I don't see any blooming come up as yet. I don't see any spike to show that it's blooming. But I think it went through a lot because it keep falling out of the pot. So I found this bamboo over in the bushes. So I just stick it in there. So I'm watching to see. I'm going to um, fix it more steadily on the wall because the cats keep coming over and pushing over my plants. I don't know what they want with my plants. They keep coming over and pushing off my plants. All right, this was very big, nice and lush, but guys, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to work on focusing on my plants because they bring me a lot of joy. So I'm going to add some soil to this and clean her up and let her look fluffy and nice again. This one, the pot got broken while we were moving, so I'm going to change the pot today. A number of them needs potting, but when I got to the farm store yesterday to buy the flower pots, it was closed, so I'm gonna have to get those tomorrow. Yes guys, so this is what it is today. This is what it is today. Giving my flowers some love. I got those bromeliads and snake plants from a co-worker of mine. So I'm going to be potting up everything today, as well as these violets. So I'm potting up everything today. Alright guys, so I am finished for today with repotting and all of that. I ran out of pots, so I had to use some grow bags. So I'm gonna have to try to catch the farm store before it closes on me again like yesterday. So I'm going to be giving the plants some water. In this bucket I added some compost water. It doesn't smell pleasant, but the plants love it, so I use it to water my plants at least once per week. um, and the plants seem to be enjoying it. It's doing wonders for the plants. I moved this because I know it loves the sun, so it will get at least the morning sun. So I'm gonna have to stake it though because it's in the way. And I added some soil to these pots because the roots were coming out. All right. I still have a few um, leaves to clip. Like this orchid here, it has not bloomed as yet. I think I need to change its pot and add some more soil to it, or add something more to it for it to start blooming or something. I need to do something to it. All right, guys. So this is it for today. Gonna be giving the plants some water now. But I'm just I would just want to say thank you. I'm so sorry I got distracted a while ago. I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Um, and I'm encouraging you, for those who have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, because if you're watching my videos and you have not subscribed as yet, it means that you have missed videos that I've already posted. So to prevent you from missing those, I'm encouraging you to go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos when they're posted. All right. Thanks again, guys.